Hello, I'm Tracy Ansminger. I graduated from Emporia State University with my BSc in elementary education. I live in the country in Emporia, Kansas, and I love it out here. I live with my dog Jewel. It's just us now. The quiet and peacefulness of being away from civilization soothes my soul. I am a very busy person, but I do take time to relax, especially in the summer. I love to garden, and when I have some downtime, I have my friends out for a fire pit because that's what country living is all about. I currently teach in Osage City as a middle school ELA teacher. This is my third year at USD 420. 7 years total of teaching, and 2 of those years I taught in special education. I also taught 1 year in Southwest Kansas at USD 220. So I've taught in both the rural and urban settings. The EDL 852 Mission, Vision, and Personal Statement Module 1. The school mission. The school mission statement speaks to stakeholders about who the district serves, what goals need to be accomplished, and the process that will be used to accomplish the mission statement. A mission statement should include demographics, school pedagogy, goals of the school, and promote positive school features. School mission should be visible. It must be displayed in all places over the school environment. Lynch, 2016. The school vision. A vision statement could be a clear, concise statement that represents the goals and purpose of a school based on fundamental ideas. When stakeholders use the same perception, a vision statement is unified. Excellence comes not from silver bullets, but from sharing a passion for a common goal. Owens, 2017. The importance and role of a vision and mission statement. The role of a vision and mission statement is to convey to stakeholders where we imagine our school to be in the future. The importance of a vision and mission statement is to support the process and let stakeholders know how the action will be supported. They are also important because they are documents that parents use to see whether the school meets their family values. Drew, 2020. How a mission and vision statement work together. Together, the statements clearly demonstrate to stakeholders the goals, expectations, and values, as well as the process that will be used to acquire the statement outcomes. Process for collaborating on developing a mission and vision statement. This idea of premeditating and thinking forward, even as principals are beginning the process of either co-creating a school vision with their school teams and community. Georgia Leadership Institute, 2014. While there are crucial elements to creating a vision and mission, principals should have a dedicated team of stakeholders to help with the development of the statements. The process to develop the vision and mission statement include creating the statements by involving stakeholders and getting their input on the central values of the school. Work with a leadership team to create a tentative statement using stakeholder input. Put the tentative statement out to all staff for revisions and deliberations. Give them a chance to talk about it. Finally, present the newly created school vision statement, which aligns with the district vision, to all stakeholders. The message to stakeholders should convey the school's direction for the next several years, and that school decisions will be based on that vision. Implementing, communicating, and branding and sustaining the vision. All stakeholders will play a role in implementing the vision statement. However, the school leadership team plays a critical role in ensuring implementation success. Georgia Leadership Institute, 2014. The principal's role is to relate the mission and gain enthusiasm and support from the stakeholders, especially within the community. To give the statement genuine authenticity, a principal could make a promise to stakeholders to achieve the goals of the statement or make a reference to past successes the principal has had in regards to vision statements. Principals need to support the statement by evaluating the needs of the school community, eliminating potential blockades that prevent the vision statement from being demonstrated with fidelity. What makes a mission statement actionable? In order to move forward with a shared vision, a principal must assess the total school. Georgia Leadership Institute, 2014. To create the school climate that supports the vision statement, principals should identify schools' strong and weak areas, evaluate data that speak to the mission statement, and create user-friendly data for stakeholders to see the plan in action. Use community surveys to get a feel for how the schools are viewed in regards to their values and equity, as well as data that gives demographics to balance and support the statement. To make the vision and mission statement a reality, the school needs to be a representation of the statements in the actions of staff, from maintaining the school aesthetically, providing professional development, and creating an effective, safe learning environment through the use of good curriculum. Characteristics of a well-written vision and mission statement. Academic focus. Objectives of the statements must be clearly stated. The statements should be visible throughout the school. The statements should guide how teachers develop and teach their lessons. And finally, school administrators need to model that vision and mission statements in their own actions. Common problems with vision and mission statements. Vision and mission statements can state values and goals that stakeholders feel have no impact on the school. Staff may be unaware or have no interest in the statement because it does not reflect the reality of the school environment. If vision and mission statements are not revisited and updated, they can become old and no longer represent what stakeholders believe. Critique of vision and mission statements. I've worked in schools with effective vision and mission statements and recognized the value of the statements personally and professionally. As a teacher, I refer to the statements to help students understand why I hold them to high expectations. I've also worked in schools with outdated mission statements and had misgivings about implementing them through my daily actions since I did not feel they reflected the school community. I have included the link to the vision statement at USD 420. It is a lengthy document. It does reflect a great deal of the statements from the articles. However, I do not believe it actually reflects our school climate. To say that the vision statement at USD 420 reflects the articles, however, would be accurate. I would propose to the superintendent that the middle school utilize more assessments and check in to see if the community believes that the school reflects the vision statement. How vision and mission statements support stakeholders. A carefully crafted, thoughtful statement supports stakeholders when implemented with fidelity. You can change a school climate when you create your vision statement and you use assessments to support the growth or the weaknesses, identify the weaknesses, and then make corrective action. When vision and mission statements are written without regard to the school climate, or the statements no longer reflect the school climate, it would be an embarrassment, I would think is an embarrassment to the principal and the school overall, to potential new students, to the community, because it just is not cohesive. It would make me worried as a parent to put my child in a school where the walk didn't match the talk, so to speak. NS 1.1, collaboratively evaluate, develop, and communicate a school mission and vision to reflect a core set of values and priorities that include data use, technology, equity, diversity, digital citizenship, and community. My standard correlation, this assignment directly related to NS 1.1 with all of the articles explaining important facets of designing a vision and mission statement. I had no idea so much work when thought went into writing statements and how well-written statements impact the school environment where they're followed with fidelity. The relevance. I appreciate well-written vision and mission statements that I am able to lean into and model my teaching with. The current vision statement where I teach is not clearly demonstrated, and I have reflected on ways that I may be able to support it as I have done this assignment. Done some reflecting, which is what we do as teachers. And the reflection, as a new school leader, I will evaluate any data that can be used to see if my new school is supporting their current vision and mission statements. If there are discrepancies, I will determine what strengths and weaknesses and begin the process of updating the statements or mitigating factors that may be preventing us from establishing a cool school climate that reflects the statements. These are my references. I used all of the articles and it was continued. Thank you so much for watching my presentation. I look forward to working with all of you over the next 7 weeks.